Alright everybody, how we doing? Darth Ram here on this nice day. It's one of our few days the last little while. And today is a special kind of day. What makes it special? Well, I'll tell you what makes it special. Just hold the hell on and I'll tell you. Today's speciality is the fact that we are going to go for a ride with one of my subscribers. Yep. One of the special ones that decided to hit the button, that lives in the area, wants to go for a ride. Now, by the sounds of it, I can't quite tell if he's a completely new rider or just a newish rider. But we'll see. This should be fun. Also, we got another member of the Sith family coming with us. I have one of my brethren, Darth Robbie's coming with me. Well, I should say with me, with us. So it should be an interesting day. We're just going to go out for a little while, cruise around town, because my subscriber, I'm sorry, I cannot figure out how to pronounce his name, so I'm going to have to ask him when I meet up with him how to pronounce his name. But he drives a smaller CC bike, so he didn't want to go onto the highway too much. And I said, "No, that's fine, that's fine. Wherever you want to go, man, let's go. I'm just happy riding. As long as he's okay with getting filmed." Because it's not like he really has much choice. If he doesn't want to be filmed, then that's fine. I can blur him out and all that other good stuff. So yeah, this should be kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy meeting up with new riders. Well, I shouldn't say new riders, but new people to me to ride with. Hence, new riders.
2,000 years later.
Okay, and we're on the road now, kids. Here we go. So we have Darth Robbie up in front in his big-ass, badass Victory. And then we got Mystical right in front of me on a very clean-looking 125. I want to say it's a Suzuki, but I never did take a look. It might be a Yamaha. I'll find out eventually today. And we'll go from there. We're just going to go for a nice little leisurely ride today. Nothing too extreme, nothing too tremendous. Screw you, cop. And yeah, we're going to enjoy the day. Look at it, nice blue skies. It's looking nice. We have a new rider with us. It's going to be a glorious Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it will be road accident free. So, here we go. This is just a little pointer, and I'll be bringing it up later to Mystical, or you can watch it yourself, whichever you want. I've noticed this on other people's vlogs when people are doing group rides. What it is lane positioning for groups. It's very important to kind of maintain a lane position, because seeing that we're not like cars, see the way it is, we have Darth Rob up front, and then it should be Mystical in this lane. And that was a little Harley. CBR. Ah, it's a Honda. Damn it, I was wrong. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to have Darth Rob, and then it would be Mystical where I am, and then I'd be over on the far side, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. This way we keep the spacing proper. We maintain proper lane usage. And we're not getting too clustered together. In case there's a road hazard, a hole, roadkill, whatever. So, yeah. like I was saying, Darth Rob up front, then it'd be Mystical in this lane right here, and then me over here. So you just keep staggering back and forth all the way back. And this way, when you come to a stop, we all kind of compress, two, so on and so forth. And like I said, I've noticed in a lot of other vlogs, guys don't really do that. Guys, girls, whatever you want to, however it wants to be broken down. See, now the thing is, and I know why he's doing it. He's doing it because when you take your motorcycle course, they teach you to always maintain inside lane. That's what they teach you, because this way you stay in the driver's side mirror, and this way you're more easily visible. That's what they say. Now, I've seen a lot of guys ride in the spot that I am, because this way, and I agree, this way you're visible in the rear view mirror of the car right in front of you, but you're also visible in the mirror on the vehicle beside you. So I understand both sides of it. Now again, when I'm riding by myself, I stay on the left side. But yeah, they always say that don't ever, or you shouldn't ride on the crown of the road, because on the crown of the road, that's where, as you see, the vehicles themselves, they drip oil, transmission fluid, whatever it is that's going to leak out of a vehicle is going to be right on the crown of the road. So they say don't ride on that because it's going to get on your tires, it's going to have a very bad result for you. So stay to one side or the other. Now, while we were waiting to get going, hey, let's try this, see if we can do this before the light turns green on us. It's not too bad going that way. This way, it kind of sucks because the road has got little grooves in it, and especially on bikes like yours or even with mine with the thin tires, it hooks into those grooves and just whoop, whoop, whoop. I hate it. Anytime someone says, well, let's go on the Henday. Nope. Nope. Don't want to. Or even going over the Walterdale Bridge down by the Kinsman Sports Center.
Oh, yeah.
It's got that, yeah, oh, hate it. Absolutely. Yeah, no, not for me. I stay away. So he was just saying that this was going to be his first time on the Henday with his bike. And I was telling him that, well, you heard what I was saying. It's all good. Oh yeah. While we were getting ready to go, doing our hellos, getting acquainted and all that, I was asking him about his bike, being the fact that it's a 125. I was asking him like why it is he had started with a 125, and he was saying just the reasons why he picked it. And something else that he said made me feel bad. And what it was is there's a place here in town. I'm sure that everybody's got one of these places wherever they live. And what it is, it's like the kind of like the local motorcycle hangout type deal. It's not a denomination like where you have to be in a cruiser or you have to be in a sport bike like some bars. It's just, you just go there. And what it is, it's a Tim Hortons coffee shop. But it's up on one of our trendy little streets called White Avenue. If you actually Google Edmonton White Avenue, I'm pretty sure one of the things that's going to come up is the riots that we had on White Ave. I can't remember when it was. I want to say it was 2006. I don't remember. When the Edmonton Oilers were making their big Stanley Cup playoff run, our city just lost its noodle, and we had riots up on White Ave. Anyways, he didn't want to meet up at that place because he didn't want to get bugged about the bike that he rides. with it being a 125. He didn't want to get pressured. Now I'm saying this out there, if anybody out there bugs somebody about the bike that they ride in regards to the CC, you're a giant piece of shit. Truly. Like, how dare you bug somebody about what size? The fact is, they're riding a bike. Leave it at that. Like, geez, how many people don't ride bikes that only say that they want to? Oh yeah, it'd be so nice, so great and all that. But they don't. You gotta start somewhere, and you don't need to jump into a big bike right away, because that's gonna get you hurt, cause an accident, get you scared. In fact, just a couple weeks ago, I was taking my truck in to get the oil change done, and I was talking to one of the salesmen at the dealership because I noticed his bike parked outside. It was a nice GSXR 750. I think it was a 2008. But he was saying that he was selling it. And the reason he was selling it is because he went down on it. Calm down now. He had a low side. Bike slid out, he was going around a corner a little bit too quick, and it went out from underneath him and got some road rash. But he was also saying that this was also his first bike. So now, after his little incident, he wants to jump or go down a size, which is great. Like, it's unfortunate that you had to have an accident to get you to rethink your decision. However, you're being smart about it, and you decided, nope, I'm going to go down because this is too scary, too much power. I don't want this. So, give the guy a thumbs up for that. Now, getting back to Mystical. Same thing, but on the other side of the coin. He didn't want to start off on a 600, 750, 900, whatever. He wanted to get his feet wet, get used to it, understand how the bike moves, maneuvers, all that kind of stuff. And then move up. That's the way you should do it, regardless of what style of bike you get for your first. The same thing should be said no matter what. Do not get a too big of a motor. You don't need it. You just don't. Like, when I started off on a 750 Cruiser, Honda Shadow American Classic. I already posted pictures of it, so you guys know what it looks like. But all my coworkers and all my other biker buddies, they're all saying, nope, you want to go bigger, you want to go 1100, 12 or something like that. That's what you want for your size, because otherwise the bike's just not going to have enough get up and go for you. It'll be okay in the city, but when you get onto the highway, it's just not going to have it. And they were right. But I didn't care. I wanted to get my feet wet. So that's the way that you should be looking at it. Just get your feet wet. After that, then you can decide. Then you can start having some fun. Like my brother, for example, he's a big guy. He's actually bigger than I am. But he's been riding dirt bikes, well, since we were teenagers. Now, he keeps talking about getting his motorcycle license and all that, and that's great. I'm all for it. It's one more person I can go ride with. But he also asked if he could use my bike to take the test. And that's when I'm like, no. And I say no for a couple different reasons. One, it's a big bike. Like it is. It's a 1700cc bike. It's not a joke. It's a big bike. Also, these lovely handlebars are not really conducive to taking the test. Now, for everybody out there that has their motorcycle license, you will completely understand what I'm talking about. When you're taking your test, you need to do those really tight figure eights and stuff like that. Well, this bike can't do that anymore. It cannot do the tight figure eights because of the handlebars. Like, Jesus, look at them. But it's comfortable as all hell. But for taking the test, no, not really the best bike. Oh, sexy ass old Nova. Anyways, so that's why I say no, I don't really want to loan him my bike to take the test because of those reasons. It's too big to be a test bike. You want to take the test on a bike like the 125 or like a 250, something like that, because that's what they give you in the training course. It's a 125 or a 250. I don't remember. It's been a few years since I taken the course. See, now I'm not trying to tell my brother that's the kind of bike he needs to buy. God, no. That'd be brutal. But for taking the course, that's the way it needs to be. Not a big bike, small motor, easy to handle, easy to maneuver, so on. Let's go catch up.